Managing user identity and access has become one of the most critical activities for any IT enterprise. The long-standing security trust model has been the trusted internal network with the trusted user, and the world outside of the network was considered hostile and potentially dangerous. Consequently, the focus has been in large part on strong perimeter defenses with firewall, IDS, IPS, antivirus, anti-malware, and so on. That current trust model has been proven in recent history to be broken, and it's been proven by waves of many high-profile damaging insider breaches. In late 2010, Forrester came out with a new trust model, appropriately called the Zero Trust model. And just a few quotes from this. Trust no one, not even your end users. Users can't have willy-nilly access. They will either inadvertently do something bad or illegally access data they actually had access to. You need to protect everything on your network from everyone on your network. In today's demo of Sysgem Enterprise Manager, we're going to show the account management application and how this can assist in managing user identity and access. And it is especially valuable in a heterogeneous environment where user accounts exist on systems across multiple operating system platforms. First of all, we'll go into the account management application. We'll open up the Enterprise Accounts window. And we can see that the window is currently set to pull up accounts on two local Windows systems. So we'll go ahead and view those accounts, and there they are. Now we're going to create two hypothetical situations that we'll use to show Sysgem Enterprise Manager's ability to manage accounts centrally. The first one is an employee has just left the organization. What we want to do is locate all the accounts belonging to that employee and disable those. The second hypothetical situation we'll do is the security manager has come to me and asked me to go in and pull up every single account in the global enterprise and see which ones are still active and able to be logged into that have high levels of privileges but have not been used or logged into in over a year. All right, so for the first order of business, we'll go and we'll see what additional agents are available to us. And we can see these are the different systems. Let's add them all. I'm going to subtract out the one Fred Windows system, which was recently reconfigured, and we're not going to use this for our demo. So now all of these systems have been added. We've got two Linux Unix systems, which are actually in England. We've got two OpenVMS systems, which are located about 4 miles off-site. And the two Windows systems are local and located here on site. So let's search for all the accounts that this employee had. We'll go ahead and search by full name. In this organization, when accounts are created, the full name is entered into a field. This individual has a unique first name, so we'll go ahead and just use that. That should pull up all the accounts. And there we can see 5 accounts connected to this individual, all active, 2 of which seem to have a very high level of privileges. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select all those accounts. We're going to right-click. We're going to choose the Disable function and disable those accounts. And you can see the accounts being disabled one by one. All right, that activity has been completed, and now what we'll do is we'll create a report. I'll select those again, that we can send to the security manager showing that all the accounts for this employee have been disabled. So we'll go to Export. And you can see that there are 4 choices we have for formats. Let's go ahead and choose the Microsoft Office Excel option. We'll click on Display. And there are the accounts in Microsoft Excel. So let's go ahead and save those. We'll choose the Excel option. We'll give the report a name. And we'll go ahead and save that. Now for the next order of business, we want to create a second report for the Security Manager, detailing all the items that I mentioned earlier. So we'll go ahead and we'll do our default search option, which should bring up all the accounts across all available systems. And there they are. You can see we've got a total of 286 accounts. And just a brief explanation of the status symbols, because there are 4 different status symbols that can define account status. The yellow circle with the black exclamation mark means that the account is active but does not have a password. The green check mark means the account is active and can be logged into. The red X means that the account has been disabled. And let's see if we can find the other status, which is a green check mark with a red lock. This means that the account is still active but has expired and cannot be used. And those are the 4 different statuses. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll apply a filter to filter out all the accounts that do not have high levels of privileges. So let's go ahead and click on the filter icon. We'll go into Account Manager and see that we've got 2 filters that we can apply that have been created. And just as a note, if we wanted to create a unique filter for accounts, we would go into Edit, click New Entry, and from there we would give the filter a name and we would create the custom criteria for the filter here. And then with this option we would define which displays the filter can be applied to. Let's go ahead and apply the privileged accounts filter. There, we did that. Now we're down to 83 accounts. And we'll see here that information in the privileges column is missing. So what we're going to do is take a look and see what additional information we can add relating to privileges. And you can see over here, these are the available columns of information that we can add. There's actually quite a few. But let's go to Privileges and we'll add a column called Privilege Level. Let's go ahead and move it down. Click on OK. And you can see we've got that additional information. Let's go ahead and sort by date of last login. And now what we're looking for is the accounts that are active and can be used, that have high levels of privileges and haven't been logged into or used in over a year. So we'll start with this one. We'll go down to this one. Here. And that should do it. Let's go ahead and create our report. We'll go to the Export option. We'll choose the Microsoft Excel format. Click on Display. And there's our report. Let's go ahead and save this. give it a name. We'll go ahead and save it. And we'll go ahead and close out our session. That concludes the demo of showing just a few of the account management functionalities of Sysgem Enterprise Manager.